So we have a new remake of Sherlock Holmes in the modern day and times, still in London. You dive into a pilot of Sherlock Holmes and Watson meeting for the first time. You have Watson coming down a busy street, and his old friend Mike sees him, and you go into the reintroduction of them, and you see them at a fancy restaurant, which I thought was kind of weird because you see him not being able to own his own flat in London, or not being able to afford it, but he's able to afford some fancy restaurant, at least what looks to be like a fancy restaurant. Then you have the aired version where Watson runs into his friend Mike in the park, which I liked better because they were in a more intimate, quieter area. But what I liked even more so that is you see them cut to them on the bench with coffee. That seems more realistic than the original one being at a restaurant. You see the performance of Watson being a little more hurt, angry, gloomy, and I believe the colors of the overall feeling and even just the setting, being at the park, it's distance from everybody else, seems like it fits Watson and his performance and how he feels at that time. Another thing that stuck out to me was Mike's tie. It seemed to be more vibrant and fit his bubbly personality versus the original one, which is kind of flat, and it could just be the coloring overall, but I felt like the costume fit him better and his personality. We then meet Sherlock Holmes in a morgue. You have Sherlock coming in with a costume that is purple, a shirt that's purple, opened up kind of low. It seemed lower than the one that aired, and it almost makes him look like he's ready to go clubbing. Both performances were done well, I believe. They captured a Sherlock Holmes that was a great attention to detail, brilliant mind, but yet he was oblivious to the fact that the mortician or lab assistant was trying to ask him out on a date. So I can appreciate that. In final, I believe the aired version was the way to go. It captured the characters, the performance, the costumes, the setting was all well done. It was visually appealing to the audience, I believe. So it really draws you in. It makes you want to see the actual show. It makes me want to go out and see more episodes and see where they go from there, what's going to happen.